Tonight, we have joining me live here in the studio, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the People's Democratic Party, Senator Walid Jibril. He joins us here in our Abuja studio. Thank you so much, Senator, for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much.
Your friend, the former PDP national chairman, has said the BoT did not play its role adequately. If not, this kind of situation, the BoT is the conscience of the party. It could have done better in its role to stabilize and not allow this crisis, the internal wrangling in your party, to fester. What would you have to say to that?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that the PDP has a constitution. And the constitution regarding the BoT reads as follows. The Board of Trustees shall, subject to the provision of this constitution, ensure higher standard of morality in all the activities of the party by acting as the conscience of the party with power to call to order any officer of the party whose conduct fell below the norms. Based on this, the BoT have been working very hard and made a lot of consultation committees to ensure that we played our own roles. And we have discussed enough. We have held a meeting of the BoT, and then finally, with cooperation with the National Party and Atiku-Abubakar again form another committee that will look at the problem between Wike and the presidential candidate or the party. And as a result of that, a meeting was supposed to be held by caucus of the party, BoT, and NEC, National Executive Committee of the party. But unfortunately, it has been postponed. Since the postponement of that meeting, the BoT went ahead to discuss and agree on the formation of a committee now made up of Governor Pintani representing the presidential candidate and Wike with Mimiko Derigana representing Wike. And we are fully aware, we support what that committee is doing. There's nothing we can do now without waiting for that committee to give its report. I'm in contact with them. I'm in contact with Pintari. I'm in contact with the other side of the committee members. I spoke to Derigana, and he gave me a hint that soon a report is going to be written, and they're going to send the report to us. Until we see the report, then the BoT will now come in a very strong way to take the decision and play the role in the constitution as it is done, not as some people are that blaming the BoT. They haven't done nothing. They don't know. They don't know what we are doing. We don't sell our party. We are not here to sell the party. We are trying to make the party to be concrete, to agree and come together and put all the members together.
Senator Jibril, it does look, I mean, from what you said, that you're working hard. Just maybe that your hard work is not enough to resolve this matter. But let's lay it bare before Nigerians, because as a political party that is seeking the acceptance of Nigeria and Nigerians to get into the highest office in the land, you need some level of transparency to Nigerians and tell Nigerians the real truth in all of this matter. From your own point of view, where you are sitting, what do you think is the fundamentals in the bottom line of all this problem? Your BoT has been blamed, but can you tell Nigerians tonight why and what exactly is the cause of this rift beyond what people are saying in the public?
Well, here I want to tell you that what is happening in the PDP is not a problem. It's just a misunderstanding within the party, and there can be misunderstanding everywhere, in your house, with your children, with your family, with your community, everywhere there will be a misunderstanding. The misunderstanding going on in the party is under control. It's not exaggerated by some people at all.
Is he exaggerated?
It's
I mean, is he exaggerated to the point that you have to set up meetings of former governors and governors to be able to reconcile the party? Is it exaggerated to the point that your party cannot even concentrate on some other thing? You have to resolve this crisis and not move forward. For example, Chief BoT George has said on this program that a demon has visited your party in what has been described as a malignant disease for your party. So it's been described. Other national chairman of their party has said the BoT is to be blamed because you shouldn't have allowed this thing to even lead to this point. Immediately after the presidential primary, you should have nipped it in the bud. Did you see this coming in the first place?
You see, we never saw this coming. There was a committee set up by Atiku asking the party to appoint some members to advise him on how to go about of coming up with the vice president of Nigeria. And the committee met and made their spot. It is the power of the presidential candidate to appoint whoever he wants to be the vice president. And he has chosen, he has gone ahead to choose Governor Okowa of Delta State to be his vice president. But this one is creating a lot of problems and so on, and brought misunderstanding here and there. And why should we do so? You should have gone through what the committee has decided, what they have done. They are already appointing somebody, and then he has gone to leave the person and take Okowa. Whatever is the case, this is our party. This is a party that we blame in. And so there should not be any trouble at all. We must come together and solve our own problem. No shouting, people coming to shout everywhere that this has been done, this is wrong. We should do it within ourselves. We can come out with our own solution. And that's what we're doing through the committees we have set. And the last committee now doing the work is the committee from both sides. That is the committee from Atiku, the committee from Wike. And this committee, we're in contact with them. It's very, very important for somebody to think that because BoT is there, like I told you, the function of the PDP on what to do on this issue. We should not just come like that and say, we are the BoT, we are going to do this, we are going to take action on whatever we want to take. Some people are saying we should sack Wike. Some people are saying we should blame Atiku. Which one do we go? Wike is very important member of the party. Atiku is the presidential candidate of the party, elected by convention of the party. We must put this together and put our hands together to ensure that there is peace, there is understanding. People who are making known, bringing others in, connected with this, honestly, are not happy matters.
All right. So, I mean, a lot of Nigerians who are supporters of your party will want these issues to be resolved and amicably too, so that your party can concentrate. The concentration of your party will help the democratic process. At least you can put up a fight against other political parties in the ring ahead of the 2023 election. But the question is, do you have an alternative? Should you hit the wall, brick wall, in resolving this matter, and you are not able to resolve it? How dangerous do you think this crisis is for your party?
You see, let us not take it too far. This issue of misunderstanding is not beyond settling. We are going to settle it. We are coming to normal way. We are coming together at the BoT. All these issues.
This is your optimism. Apologies, Senator Jibri. This is your optimism. But it's taking you how many weeks? Well over since the time that you finish your presidential primary, since the time that the unveiling of Senator Okowa as a vice presidential candidate,
yes.
It's taking you well over a month to be able to resolve this matter.
Yes.
So I'm asking you, do you have a plan B? You told me earlier that you did not see this coming. And so that's why I'm asking. Yes. I'm giving you an opportunity to see something, an alternative. Yeah. When there's a failure of a dispute resolution, there is always an alternative to get out of the quagmire where you are right now. And that's why I'm asking, what is your alternative? Is it very difficult for you to move away? If, for example, you are not able to resolve Atiku-Wike's rift, what would you do?
Yes, our alternative is to wait. We have given an assignment to a special committee, very responsible people, to go into it, to settle this matter. We have not seen the report yet. We are waiting for the report. When the report is out, the BoT, the National Party, the NWC, Atiku-Wike will be brought together and then discuss the reports. And whoever says no to what is there in the report, then the party now will take action. The BoT will meet and take decision on that report. But before you see, something is happening. And then you set a committee. The committee is working. And some people are saying, take decision now. You have to take decision.
You know the reason why? There is a history of that.
Yes.
There was a committee that was to advise the candidate on who should be the running mate.
Yes.
That didn't resolve your problem. It caused more problems. So that's why I'm asking. Your problem in your party seems to have gone beyond setting up committees where there are individual differences. And that's why I'm asking if you have alternative. Now, if you consider all of these, optimism is your best bet that you get this done. The question is, again, what are the demands that have been brought to the table? Can you tell Nigerians? What are the demands that have been brought by the different parties?
One, first of all, you see, there is an issue of this nature. It has happened to us before. And you have set a committee. Wait for the report of that committee. This is that committee. We had that before. Madu Sharif was there at that time. And it come to an end when the BoT had to turn. After all the committees, all the decisions, all the blah, blah taking place, will come out to take two decisions. One at the convention in Port Harcourt, when Atiku was elected at the presidential candidate in Port Harcourt in 2019, and then Madu Sharif insisted that he does not agree, he will do that, and we turn him off. And we said our mind, and we supported at that time, and left him by the side, and go with the candidate of the third at a convention which took place in Port Harcourt, organized by Okowa, the governor of Delta, on Umahi, former governor, member of BoT, Umahi. And that we followed it. People were not happy with us, but the BoT truth is stand. So what I'm telling you now, wait, by next week, we are going to get that report.
All right.
When we get that report, and we find that somebody is wrong, what has happened, we will come up openly to tell the party that is wrong. Whatever we can do, we will do it in the party to make the party remain as PDP and wait for our own 2003 election.
All right. Give us an understanding on where the BoT stands right now. The agitation within the party. Part of the demands that has been said to have been brought to the table is that there is a need for the national chairman to step aside. And the agitation is that there seems to be some kind of lopsidedness in the arrangement or in the positions, the top ranks in the party. For example, your national chairman is from the North Central. The chairman of the BoT, your humble self, from the North, from the Northeast. The national chair, the presidential candidate of your party from the Northeast also. And they believe that this is just unjust for your party. Those who are having these feeling. Now, the presidential, the national chairman, Senator Ayu, that is, has been quoted to have said, quote, if the PDP says I should step down after a presidential candidate emerges and happens to be in the North, I will be very glad to do so, because what we want is to take over the government and run in the interest of Nigerians. I will sacrifice anything to ensure that my party wins. For equity and fairness in your party, you think that this is a possible path to tread?
You see, to tell the truth, it will not be fair for the president of Nigeria to be from the North, the chairman of the party to be from the North, and to talk of the BoT chairman also from the North. But look at what is there. Me in particular, I have a tenure of 5 years. I've spent 4.5 years already. Only 6 months remaining for me. So I know I can go at any time.
So you can sacrifice your position?
Oh, simply.
But would that create the balance that the other side is asking for?
Yes. They're asking for the national chairman to leave because the chairman has already been appointed, not elected yet, from the North. And so what I think he's thinking is that why not leave, and the election is held and the announcement is made that Atiku is the president of Nigeria. So naturally, whether he like it or not, he has to leave. Whether he like it or not. Like myself, I'm too eager to leave because of this month. My own tenure is only 5 years and no more. I cannot go for anything again. That is the end of it. And so it's a very simple issue.
Section?
And party, the party, you see, is looking at all these things. And the party would sit down and discuss. In fact, there was supposed to be a caucus meeting, BoT meeting, NEC meeting, but it had been cancelled, postponed, waiting for what is happening now. Once we get the head of what is happening now, all these things will be settled amicably without any shouting. We know what we are doing. The party knows what it's doing. We will take our decision immediately without creating any problem to Nigerian or the party.
So even if the party is going to yield to the agitation for Senator Ayu to leave, it won't be now. It will be after the election, after the presidential candidate must have won. Is that the position of the BoT?
What I'm saying is that we should wait. And what is in front of us now this committee set up to reconcile Wike and Atiku have finished their work. They will now submit their report to us. It's on that basis that we will now go ahead to lead with the other complaint of people who are saying this should be done, this man should leave now, and so on. Now, now will not answer the question. We can't put two irons in the fire. That's one that we are waiting for now. We want to settle this matter of Wike, and then make understanding. They have gone very far. Maybe by next week, we enter next week, I'm sure by next week, everything is going to be okay for us. And when that is settled, then we begin to think of other things again. But if we don't wait, for what is happening now to solve it, the problem will continue.
But why has it been that you are saying that they should wait? But part of the demands to settle the problem of now is that agitation. Mm-hmm. They want that spread and that equity to be on the ground before you go into the election. Mm. That's part of the demand. And they're saying it cannot wait.
Yeah, people who are making that demand, the BoT have not received in writing that demand.
Maybe it will come into your report, the report that is coming to you from the committee.
Oh, if it comes, that's good.
But are you okay with the fact that you are going into an election? Yeah. If you take this away from your party, you're going into an election and on the campaign podium. Yeah. And I hate to discuss the issue of religion and ethnicity. Mm. But at every point in our lives, this is something that we cannot, nobody runs away from his own shadow. It is with us. It has shaped our politics. And it's perhaps going to be here with us forever. As long as there are Yorubas, the Igbos, Hausa, Jukuns, Igbomino, anyone, any tribe or ethnic group in the country, this is going to be with us. The issue of even distribution of position and wealth is going to be a major discussion. How do you hope to get on the podium, the campaign podium, and tell Nigerians that we are a party of a national spread, and you have, like you said, that is not fair, the national chairman from the north, presidential candidate from the north, yourself, national chairman of the board of trustees. How do you tell Nigerians that you're a party that is in love or that understands even spread, fairness, equity, justice?
That's what I'm telling you. This committee set up would certainly bring this matter in that spot. If they want the issue to be resolved, even if they don't bring it, it's going to be brought. There's going to be a national caucus meeting. There's going to be BoT meeting. There's going to be NEC meeting, where this matter will have to go.
When did you fix the meetings?
It has been cancelled.
It's been postponed.
It's been postponed. I'm waiting for all what is happening now. Otherwise, we would have met already to take our decision on what you are asking me now. If the caucus first, if we have this kind of problem, the caucus, national caucus will meet. BoT will meet. Then the NEC, National Executive Committee, will meet. And that is the panel before we take it to National Convention. But now people are talking. There's no record to show that that matter has been brought officially for discussion by any organ of the party. Once it has been brought to us, I'm telling you, even there, many of us, if that thing was brought openly there, from a part we say, thank you, we are going. That's nothing. What is different?
On a final note, Senator, and I'd like to ask you this question because this is what concerns Nigerians. Yes. Nigerians are looking for the leadership that will benefit them in 2003 going forward. Whichever political party that lot falls on, will be the party that will listen to the yearnings of Nigerians in terms of economy, prosperity, securing this country, uniting this country, and a lot of issues. Is your party the kind of party that Nigerians should, 2023, I meant to say, is your party the kind of party that Nigerians should look forward to, and why?
You see, what I always say, we have in front of us a major problem. That is the problem of 2023 election, which overrides all what is happening now. So let's put all this aside.
I'm talking about the general election. I'm not talking about your party now.
Yeah,
We've discussed enough of your party.
Yes.
So let's spend the next 40 seconds, and it's your final word on the program, to tell Nigerians whether or not, is it a different PDP that we should be expecting? What else should Nigerians be expecting? What are you bringing to the table? Do you have solutions to the problems of Nigerians? Can your party trust, can Nigerians trust your party going into the 2023 election?
Yeah. You see, I can tell you, is the PDP, that what? PDP that will come with many amendments, many suggestions that will come with it. And any party that come would that happen some amendments on what it's doing. And this is the kind of thing we're waiting from the people, and people who advise us. And this is what we're going to do. In 2023, we're going to be okay. The party is okay. We have no problem. We're PDP. We're straight. We're going to...
Thank you so much, Senator Wale Jibril. And hopefully your party resolve this problem so that you don't distract us, Nigerians. What we are looking for is those who will better the lot of this country. Resolve the problem quickly.
Yeah, that's
so that we can concentrate on the issue.
This is what I'm telling you. when the other man came to you, that former acting
national chairman,
national chairman, he was not a chairman.
He wasn't a substantive.
Acting.
Yeah.
He was acting chairman. He was also acting BoT chairman. He was never made chairman at all. I talked to that man when he was in London, advised me on what to do. He gave me very good advice. I apologize the advice. And suddenly he come and say, he's the board of BoT. Is he not a member of BoT?
He's your friend. He's your friend.
He should have called me. He would have called me.
You always say that it's a family problem. So we hope that you resolve your family problem.
That's why I don't want to talk man. He had already apologized that to me. He wrote a letter.
Okay, he apologized to you?
He apologized to me.
About the Friday program?
About what he
said he said to me on the program.
He said he's very unfortunate that he didn't understand matters of what was happening. And that's why he mentioned BoT.
And that's why we brought you here tonight, so that you can clear the air. Thank you so much, Senator Wale Jibril. It's good to see you again.
I better tell him to come back and say it to the public.
I appreciate it. Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the People's Democratic Party, Senator Wale Jibril, thank you so much indeed for coming tonight.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.